So to know how much oil we're going to need to put into the turkey fryer, we're going to use the water dispersion method. So we're going to take the turkey, it's still raw, not prepared yet, and put it inside the turkey fryer, and we're going to fill it up with water. So you need to make sure that there's enough water covering the turkey, because this obviously represents the oil. And when you remove the base and the turkey out, you'll be left with your water line, which is the level of oil that you would fill out when you dump it. So if you put too much oil into the turkey fryer, it's really important not to, as it overflows, and it will burn down your house, your yard, your neighbor's yard. Don't. It's a disaster. So it's very important not to overfill. Alright, so now the turkey's covered. It's almost maybe a little too much, but that's fine. Here, and lift that out. Put it on the ground right beside. So this now is our fill line. Make a mark to understand how much water you're dumping out. That's the oil fill line. Do not go over this line, because remember, when you put the turkey in, it's gonna erupt again with the water and the high oil heat. So perfect, now we know the fill line. Just make a marking of that, Kieran. Okay, perfect. So to get started with deep frying the turkey, we need to prepare the turkey. So I've prepared some spices. This is just a mixture of sage and thyme and oregano and salt. You can use Cajun spices. You can really use any spice that you want. I'm going to rub the entire turkey, including the inside, with a bit of a spice rub. And then I've got an injector, because you want to inject the flavor. This is just a barbecue injector. And I've got some melted butter and some olive oil in there. And I've got a pestle and mortar, and what I've done is I smashed up some dried garlic granules and some herbs and spices as well. And I'm going to use a sieve to sift it through. I just don't want the pieces getting stuck in the injector. And then we're going to stab the turkey with the butter infused spices. So let's get started. Okay, so the injector, really just stabbing it, all the flavor gets put through. Kind of want to put it everywhere. So now we're outside. I've got the crab cooker in Australia and turkey deep fryer in the US and Canada, ready to go, filled with oil. And the temperature now is at 350 degrees. And that is in the Fahrenheit. Now we are ready to go. We're going to pull this out and get that going. So the turkey deep fryer comes with a handy little net basket, and my son's going to drop it in. Very carefully, slowly lower it. There you go. And then just, yeah, there you go. So now that is fully away in the oil, and it didn't overflow, and we're all alive to talk about it. So that's a good sign. You want 3.5 minutes per 500 grams or per pound. And just make sure you get the weight of your turkey correctly. You don't want to overcook it. It'll be too much like leather. Undercook it. You don't want to get sick. So really now we're just waiting for this lovely turkey to crisp up and deep fry. I'm using a very small turkey this time. It's only about 8.5 pounds, so about 30 minutes and I'll be done. 29 minutes actually. And we'll be ready to enjoy turkey. Okay, so here we are at the halfway point. Some of the bubbles are subsiding a little bit. Still rolling, boiling in the oil, which is great. But the cooking continues. Alright, so time's up. The turkey, I like my turkey really well done. Now you have to wait for it to drip out. because you don't want the oil falling down the side and catching a light and starting a fire. So prepare a tray in advance. Here, you can pop it on the tray. There we go. Perfect. I like to throw in some potatoes in there and quickly fry up some potatoes to go alongside with our meal. And that's how you cook a deep fried turkey.